As you listen now, or perhaps simply feel these words settling, in a way that words do, when they no longer need to be understood, only experienced, you might begin to realize something powerful, something undeniable. That change, it isn't something you wait for. It's something you allow. Something that's already begun, in the smallest of ways. Like the way a seed cracks open beneath the surface long before anyone sees the sprout. And maybe you've already begun to feel it, that shift, as though something inside you has been unlocked. Something that was always there, waiting. And isn't it fascinating how the past, when you look at it now, seems smaller, almost as if it was never really as heavy as it once seemed. As if the weight was never in the event itself, but in the way it was held. And as you set it down now, perhaps you wonder what it feels like to be truly free. Because the past, it has no hold on you now. It's a shadow cast by a light that shines brighter than before. And as that light expands, you feel it, don't you? That unmistakable knowing that you were never meant to suffer. That you were meant to grow, to expand, to evolve. And isn't it beautiful to realize that every mistake was simply a lesson disguised as an experience, a stepping stone to something greater. And perhaps now, as you breathe, as you release, as you step into this moment fully, completely, you begin to ask yourself, if not now, then when? When does joy become the default? When does love become effortless? When does confidence become natural? And you already know the answer now, because it was never about waiting. It was always about remembering. And now with each breath, with each word, with each choice, you create the life that was always meant for you. A life free from shame, free from regret, free to be exactly what you were always meant to be. You. And now isn't it fascinating how easily the mind can shift? How something that once felt so heavy can suddenly feel light. As if the weight was never real, just a memory of a weight. Just a habit of carrying something, long after it needed to be held. And you begin to realize something profound. The past is not a place. It's not a prison. It's simply a collection of moments. And in this very moment right now, you're free to step forward, free to rewrite, free to redefine. Because right now, something is shifting. A new story is unfolding. And this story is different. This story is yours. Not one dictated by old guilt, old shame, old patterns, but one that's chosen deliberately, powerfully, freely. And isn't that the most beautiful thing? To know you're not the past. You're the creator of the future. Because when you really think about it, when you really feel it deep inside, you were never meant to suffer. You were meant to grow. And what is growth, if not a process of learning, expanding, becoming more? And as you embrace this now, perhaps you begin to wonder, what happens when you step into this new reality fully? What happens when every cell in your body resonates with the truth? That you're worthy, that you are powerful, that you are already free. And as that realization spreads deeper and deeper, you notice something is different now. Because this is the moment where everything changes. Not because you force it, not because you fight it, but because you finally allow it. And as you breathe in this new knowing, as you feel this shift taking root, you realize it was never about holding on. It was always about letting go. Letting go of the weight, letting go of the struggle, letting go of anything that was never really yours to carry. Because the only thing that matters now is the future you're creating. And isn't it wonderful to know that from this moment forward you're free? Free to be bold, free to be joyful, free to be exactly who you're always meant to be. And as this truth settles deeply, completely, you step forward lighter, stronger, unstoppable. Because now the past, it's simply a story. And you are the author of something far greater. And it begins right now. A realization, a knowing, that was always there, waiting, just beneath the surface. Because isn't it interesting how the past, it only exists in memory? How it only has the meaning that you give it. And when you shift the meaning, the past itself transforms. And now, something shifts, something profound. You feel it in your body, a lightness, a sense of relief. As if you are awakening to a truth that's always been there. That every challenge, every misstep, every mistake was never meant to break you. It was meant to shape you, to refine you, to prepare you. Because without the contrast, how would you know your own strength? Without the lessons, how would you grow? And isn't it fascinating how growth, it's not about holding on to what was, but about stepping fully into what's possible. Because right now, in this very moment, you're no longer the person who made those mistakes. You're someone new, someone wiser, someone stronger. Someone who's seen the other side of pain and chosen to rise anyway. And the most incredible thing is, people don't remember your past. They remember your energy. They remember how you make them feel. And you have the power to make every person you meet feel good. To uplift, to inspire, to be a beacon of light. Simply by embodying the truth that you're free. Free to be happy. Free to be at peace. Free to let go of what no longer serves you. And step fully into the life you're meant to live. And what does that life look like? What does it feel like to wake up every morning with a sense of excitement? To walk through the world with confidence, knowing, truly knowing that you're enough because you are. You always were, and now more than ever. You're stepping into that truth. And as you move forward, as this knowing deepens, as this transformation takes hold at every level of your being, you realize you have already changed. And the future is yours to create. And it starts right now.